Alright, so what I got here is the Nikon ZR. Turn off the air conditioning because I'm cold. And I had the 26mm f2.8, and it's on cars. It looks pretty good. Watch out for traffic here. The lights are pretty well separated, which is good. I'm showing you some more Christmas light. Bottom, I've taken it down, but some have left it up. So I'm going to show you the good ones. Like this one right here is one of the better ones. That nice. And if I go down this street, you'll see one at the end. One on the left is good too. This house did a real good job on decorating. I love the icicles. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, found out that the ZR will not charge if the camera is on. And I've ordered a new dummy battery for it. I've been also finding out that you have to have at least, they say 37 watt or 40 watt, or it doesn't work for charging, so you have to get a good cable for the charging to take effect. What I've been doing lately, and look at this, it's just gorgeous. Just these lights right here, they did a real nice job. Got a full moon again tonight. I'm just going up and down the streets. You can see the lights on top of the hill. That's like that all year round. Here's a good one right here. Pretty. I think they're gonna tear down the city with lights, so I was thinking of going there, but I went to South Santa Paul, and I always like going there better. Some have left their lights on. Sometimes you can't get it until you do something like this. Isn't that pretty? Now, my neighbor hurt his back putting up lights, and he hasn't been right since, so there's some more lights. And no one was coming to my place during Christmas time, so that's why I stopped putting it up. Got rid of most of it. Should get rid of the rest of it. But you see, some are still out. You see it's a cloudy night, the full moon is behind the clouds. Now here's some nice decorations right here. See, down the street. There's the snowman. Got the lights around the tree there. There's another one. They did a real nice job on this one. So that's all I'm doing, is just trying out the ZR on a car blog. I got the Sport VR on. I don't think the digital electronic will work on this lens. See, Cactus there, some purple lights there. I love what they did with this tree with the multi-lights. Isn't that pretty? So they still have their Christmas lights up. This is a nice arrangement right here. You know, the manger and stuff. They did an excellent job. So, I'm using the DJI Mic 2. Hope my voice is not too bad. I like using the 32-bit float as noise cancellation on and stuff like that. I can make it sound very good where you don't even hear the car driving. Engine noise and stuff. I'm on a Zydio tripod with the ProMaster ball head, which I like pretty much. I just got some Alonzis. I don't like the small rig ball heads. And I don't like the Zydio ball heads. But if I have to use them, I'll use them. But here's some more lights. It's pretty nice right here. I like this little red. So usually I don't go this far up. But there's a turnaround at the end on top of the hill. And this is the end of the right here. So not much lights going on except for this one right here, which is nice. Put more speed bumps in this neighborhood. And I rather have the cement or the pavement ones than the rubber ones. See, yeah, they took them down now, you know, except for this house to the left, which is one bush is left. And this guy, he decorates the front and back. So you will see it when I do this tournament. This is like this all year round. Okay, so lights here, and then of course lights there. And right between the house, you'll see the lights from the hospital. They're finally putting the outside facade on. It looks nice. I thought they were going to put it blue, but that's just kind of like their thermal protection, insulation, whatever. See? There's the house. Well, I thought I'd do this, you know, just one last raw. It's 8:20 my time. I am going to go down to Tama Park to see if they're still operating that light show, but I think they're supposed to shut it down. I think they're going to dismantle it either tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, the full moon is trying to come out. So you can see the pretty Christmas lights right there. Now, I've been looking at these batteries, all right, for the Nikon, I think it's the EL15C, and with this camera, I don't think anybody has talked about it, but you know, I got 10-bit HQ 422 H.265, and you can see the moon behind the clouds. And if you cut it in fours, I got 3/4 left. So I have plenty of storage for video, and I also have a micro SD card, which I recorded one time because I forgot my CF Express Type B card, and I had no problem recording on that card. And that's a terabyte also. So I don't see any flaring with this camera. You know, usually with the 26mm, I get a lot of flaring, but it's looking nice. I do think I've put it at 6400 max to reduce noise. Yeah, it's nice that they're finally taking care of this hospital. See less and less stuff. They're taking stuff off the fence. Almost at the home stretch. So, yeah, there's the city lights. It's going on. I don't see any cars. Yes, I do see some cars. But I'm not going to go through it. Yeah, the City Light Park. So anyway, I'm going to the neighborhood next to me. There's two neighborhoods. There's one across Lookout Road, and then one by I-35. That's where all the deer. But I want to see if they left their lights up also in this neighborhood. And then I go across the street, see if they have any over there. So this should be the last hurrah with any Christmas lights. I do have extra batteries, so that's no problem. I told you about the problem of there's no trickle charging with this camera. Mr. Camera Junkie, I'm going to contact him. He has the another ZR, and I'm going to see what he says, because he put a D-pack battery, which I think is like 65 watt, and that's probably what all you need. I do have a power bank that's 100 watt, and I think I did put it on the ZR, and it did charge. So let's just start going down this street. I think it's a dead end, but could be wrong. It's been a while since I've done this at night. Usually I do it in the day. I drove earlier today and I saw one deer, and it was a buck. He had a nice rack on his head. Yeah, this is the dead end. I knew I shouldn't have gone down this road. Oh. Now, this neighborhood has no sidewalks, but they do have a dip in the middle of the road, which is for drainage for water, and then it goes straight ahead to the ditch, and that's for the city of Selma. These three neighborhoods right here: Retama Ridge, Park, and, I don't know what they call this neighborhood. I just call it the Deer neighborhood. So we're looking for some Christmas lights still up. Down that street, you can see the city lights going on during the one last hurrah. I'm just checking to see if there's any Christmas lights up. Wow. Yeah, there was. Okay. But very few. There's the park. Now we get some Christmas lights. Okay. A little bit to the right anyway. Now I don't like these speed bumps right here. They're not too bad. I hate the skinny ones. But look at these lights right here. Isn't this nice? Just focus it right there. Nice. So it's a ProRes 10-bit. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my. Just back up. Just want to show this part right here. There. Turn off my lights. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous, isn't it? I want the camera to fall off. They have some real beautiful decorations, as you can see right here. And remember, I have the 26mm. And here's the deer. Oh, he's moving the other way. I didn't want to bother. Two of them, in fact, so that's nice. And then another one in the corner. So we're getting a little deer action here. There's another buck. Isn't he nice? Wow. And one across the street. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want to hit any of them. That's a female. There's more Christmas lights to the right. I love the lighting. Okay, now it's straight. I was trying to figure out, why am I holding this? It was sliding back and realized that last rock, it wasn't back in its place. So now everything is centered. Straighten up the camera a little bit. Now look at these lights. Pure, gorgeous. I'll come back this way because they really did a beautiful job. Let me just show it to you. I'm going to turn off the lights. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, you know what? I'm not just gonna go up here. See? This is pretty nice right here also. Yeah. Yeah, they got some down here, but it's not much, just one house. So, yeah, you can see some Christmas lights. See some people working on their cars. I still see Christmas trees up. Look out for some deer, wooded area. Yeah, they have some over here also. This house did a pretty good job. So, show it to you. It's nice what they did. They even did the fence line, which I always like. On my drive to New Braunfels, they have some beautiful homes with some beautiful lights all year round. Some lights right there also. Just go this way. And I'm just backtracking a little bit, but so I spent 24 minutes just showing off some Christmas lights. I'm going to go to the last neighborhood in my area. And it's only used 1/4 of the battery, so maybe this wasn't charged all the way. It didn't have 100% of the battery, but all I did was take some pictures. It's looking good. There's some lights on the tree. There's a speed bump. Yeah, they're basically down. I could go across the street into that neighborhood, but it's a small neighborhood also. Should have a speed bump right there, yeah. can see the full moon to the right, upper right. It looks beautiful. And basically, I don't think it's a full moon. I think it's might be chopped off on the bottom left. But still, it's a nice drive. So, my neighborhood's to the right. I'm coming from the deer neighborhood. Now I'm going to this neighborhood. So I live in Retama Ridge. I'm going to Retama Springs. There we go. Got the green light. And I don't think you can see it yet, but some pretty lights right here. I'm not going to drive much here also, but I'll just stay on the main strip. And you see, with these lights right here, you can leave it up all year round. You just take off the reef, and that would be some nice lighting. So LEDs shouldn't be that much more expensive. See how wide these are? So one should have made a left, but just do a U-turn. I don't see much Christmas lights. Here, I'm gonna make a right up this road. I did see some nice Christmas lights. They did a good job on this one right here. What they did with the tree and the lights. And I'm going to look at this one, make a left, because this is spectacular right here, folks. This guy went all out. Out the lights. Isn't that gorgeous? Neighbor did a pretty good job too. It's 57 degrees outside. So we did have like 3 or 4 days in the 40s, a little bit before Thanksgiving also. But that's about it. We really haven't had any bad weather, or cold weather, I should say. It did rain that one time, which was needed, but it really has been raining quite a bit. Seems like all the snow is up north. The cold weather. There we go. See, isn't that nice? It's gorgeous. Just creeping up on it. And then, of course, on the left, so I see there, and then a little bit on the right. Yeah, you see. Oh, yeah. I might do a U-turn and come back. Actually, I can't. Not with that vehicle right there. There's full moon again. But I get to see the backside of going back. Had 3 speed bumps within a block. Wow. I think I will turn left. One last Hurrah. I've been recording over 33 minutes. It's now half the battery. And I am running a ProRes, so it's going to be a pretty big file. I might get 100 gigabytes out of this ProRes. And I do have it in portrait mode. I don't have it in red log or anything like that. Just want to show off what this camera can do in different I think there's one like this one, but looks like they took it down. This is one of my favorite cul-de-sacs. I got some up, but yeah, you see, that's all they have left, folks. Right there. And of course, right there. Yeah, this was one of the best ones. And yeah, once in a well, they did leave one up on right, so this was good. So you see, isn't that pretty? Turn off the light. Get the reindeer and stuff. Back around. Just watching this TV up there. Yeah. It's pretty nice. See the full moon, almost full moon. See the reflection on the front hood. See some lights over to the left. I think this is another cul-de-sac that's pretty good. Yeah, these are nice right there. It's nice. So they left some lights out, which is good. Trees on the left, right. I try to get a wide field of view for these vlogs. That way you can see basically on each side of the road. I do have a 24 and a 20 millimeter. I haven't been using it lately on the dirt trucks. I decided to use the 26 millimeter f2.8 Nikon. So they have some lights. These two neighborhoods to the left that just made this elementary school. They built it pretty quickly. I think it was not even 6 months. So it's amazing how more important things are built quicker. Of course, the hospital is pretty important also, but it's coming along. They just got one crane left. So I just want to say thank you for tagging along. Been recording for 38 minutes, probably 45 by the time I get home. Maybe 40 minutes, so I can make a right on red. Yeah, I think they turn off the lights, so that should be it. They might have one last hurrah tomorrow. I didn't make it. You can see how bright these car lights are, but what I like about this is they're separated. You don't see that too much flaring. And if you can read that sign, it's doing its job. Of course, finish off my neighborhood. I didn't go down the street. A few Christmas lights on. So this neighborhood's getting older. We do have a younger crowd here and there, but see, isn't that pretty? And I can smell someone firing up their chimney. See, this is pretty nice also. This guy on the left, used to play Christmas music over a radio station, but I don't think he does that anymore. Let's see. Some lights. Yeah, doesn't have it on. Yeah, they're taking it down slowly, or they turned off some of them, some of the lights. Here we are in January. These are my neighbors here. They did a pretty good job with the lighting. I am going to go down my street again. Get some more. They got more and more vehicles parking on the side of the road, so the garages must be full of stuff because they can't park their cars in there. And this is nice. They got some on the right. This one right here is real nice. I'll come back this way. Make a U-turn here. I want you to look at this. Turn on the lights. Isn't that neat? Get a little bit closer. See these lights on the left. Get a different perspective as drive up and down one side of the street. There you have it, folks. So this should be the end of the Christmas lights. See, that's nice, but now they got too many cars. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I shall see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day. And there's a shot of the full moon. Bye, folks.